other information products while we were off having fun. I did not do any client work at all during that trip, and yet the money kept flowing into my bank account. 3. Having reports bringing in income also makes it easier to get through slow times when you have family issues to take care of, when you want to switch careers, and so on. They give you breathing space when you need it. Whenever things slow down, you just step a promotion of your reports or create a new one. 4. Fourth, if you are an expert, reports help potential clients over the trust barrier to hire you. Just as the ice cream store gives you that little spoonful of an unfamiliar flavor so you can find out whether or not you like the taste before you commit to a full ice cream cone or dish of it, your report provides a sampling of your intellect, talent, knowledge, and writing flair. Having someone read your report takes up none of your time compared with giving a free introductory consultation. Jason Fladline, a copywriter who is active in the Warrior Forum, even says that his copywriting career was going nowhere until he developed a few reports. Then, instead of chasing down clients, unsuccessfully, they came after him and said, "Hey, your stuff is pretty good. What would you charge for a sales letter? I'd like to hire you." Jason says, "What a weird world we live in. The best way to get copywriting clients is to sell them stuff on copywriting instead of asking them if they need copywritten." I've seen this happen myself. Once, a man in England was thinking of hiring me to create a tagline, which is one of my specialty services. He was wavering because it's not cheap, and I saw that he ordered a little $29.95 report I wrote. Then, about 40 minutes later, his tagline order came through. The report gave him enough confidence to hire me. 5. If you sell services, reports are a profitable way to cash in on the do-it-yourselfers who inevitably discover your website. These are often people who would rather save money or believe they can't afford you. If you don't have a report for them, they'll go away and buy one from someone else. When they do buy, they believe they are buying a report to save money and learn how to do something themselves. But often what happens is that they learn what's involved, they sort of understand it, but they don't have the time to do what the report taught, or they're concerned they'll mess it up. Besides, they think, you know so much more than they do, they've just seen the proof, and they end up hiring you to do it. I've seen this happen again and again. Thousands of dollars in income from someone who purchased a report intending to do the work themselves. 6. Interestingly, reports increase your perceived expertise. Jason Fladline says, in their eyes, the eyes of the people who bought your info product, the author is an expert. They're less price resistant that way and easier to work with. You can compare it to public speaking. By the mere fact that you're up in front of the room rather than in the audience, in the eyes of the audience, you are an expert. Where traditional books are concerned, it's been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that publishing a book vastly increases your perceived expertise and earning power. A number of years ago, I surveyed a group of my information marketing students to see if they saw similar results from publishing reports. Most weren't sure, but two of them, Carolyn Jordan and Lynn Gertner Johnston, said they knew from comments they'd heard from clients that their reports made them an expert in the eyes of their clients. If a potential client is trying to decide between a service provider who has published a report and one who only has clients, the one with the report comes across as more of an expert. 7. Writing a report gives you a deeper understanding of your topic. It forces you to think more logically and comprehensively about your subject matter, to come up with interesting examples, to fill in the holes in your knowledge, and find helpful resources. Afterwards, you have a greater ability to explain clearly what you know. 8. It's a cheap way to create a line of income. In fact, as you'll learn later, if you already have a computer and an internet connection, you can get your first report up for sale and purchased with no out-of-pocket expenses whatsoever. 9. And last, the whole process is fun. Writing a report is a way of sharing something you enjoy with others who need or want to know about it. It's fun to get the sales, and it's fun to build an audience of people who will buy just about anything new you come up with. Pros and cons.